Here at Orillia's Public Library to do the first ever drag queen reading ever done in Orillia, never mind at the Public Library, and I'm one of the performers. So we're going to take it right from the dressing room right to the show. Stay tuned. We'll be back with the performers. This is my wig,
okay.
The shoes,
Got it.
And the gloves.
Oh.
I know. And the feather boas,
good.
Which leave feathers everywhere.
That's good. There's so much glitter and feathers.
There's so much glitter, and the dress is there. Isn't this fabulous?
Oh, yeah, I know it is. Oh.
It's straight out of the runway at Value Village.
Yeah,
it's right off the runway.
That's the best place.
It's right out of the runway. I think it was $13.
And the cuff?
And the cuff was $1.99.
Yeah, you're gonna have so. In my experience, when I have any interesting shoes, then they just pet them. So you're gonna have
the kids want to pet them.
Yeah. So I have a tape line.
Oh, okay.
They're just so you're aware they're gonna want to touch your shoes. Because anything interesting, but those...
How old are the children?
Well, they're all ages, but the ones up front...
Front. Oh, I see. Sitting down on the front...
yeah, they're going to be little.
They're going to be little, and they want to touch the shoes. So, okay, that's good. I think if they touch these shoes, there might... I don't think there'll be glitter coming off of them.
If that happens, then there'll be even more.
And this is Susanna, my makeup artist, who's here to do, well... to make me look a little less masculine. Of course, the beard isn't going to help, is it? Oh, I picked It's Okay to Be Different, because it's an easy read for the kids, but it's also got some cool drawings that are very easy to see and very colorful, like It's Okay to Need Some Help, dog walking, the elephant. I just liked it, too, because it has a lot of, like, the rainbow colors in it, and very bright, and it should attract the attention of the kids. And it's big writing, so people with glasses like I do is an easier read. And then this one, Want to Play with Trucks, so it's two boys. And I like that because it's very simple to read. Truck and a doll. And Jack likes trucks, and Alex likes dolls. And they're playing together, so it shows that they can, they can still be friends and yet not like the same things, and that's okay. And it's playground, which a lot of the kids will be able to identify with, and then they somehow compromise that the doll can sit on the fire truck, and so that makes it also cool. And they go through it all, and so boys playing with dolls is okay, and boys playing with trucks is okay, and that kind of thing. So I liked it, and it's an easy read, and it's easy for the kids to see. So when you're holding it, it's interactive, because then you can say to the kids, and what do you like playing with? Are you a boy that likes playing with dolls, or are you a boy that likes playing with trucks? Or are you a girl that likes playing with trucks? Or are you a girl that likes playing with dolls? That kind of thing. It's just also nice. It's also great. It's also drag queen. There.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how this...
That's the back, yeah.
Got it. Lots of hair. Oh my goodness. Is that really me?
That's really you.
I have to sit, I've got to sit like a lady, I guess. Can't be sitting like this. I could be sitting like this. There. My day job, we work very collaboratively with the Orillia Public Library, and they asked us if we would consider doing a reading, like drag queen reading. And at first I was a little hesitant, and then I thought, no, this is perfect, because the work that we do during my daytime job, working with diverse and inclusive populations, allows us to come in here and do, which is the first time Orillia is using it, and give back to the community a lot of the work that we're doing, but also to let people know that inclusivity and diversity is something that we're trying to show young kids, that it's okay to be different, and it doesn't mean that you have to identify within the LGBTQ community, but it's okay to be different, and it's okay to be you, and the importance of being you is what this message is all about. It's not just about dressing up as a drag queen, because I like to do it, because not really my thing, but it's to give children an understanding that, yeah, a guy like me, who's a lot older, with a beard, can still do all this and be comfortable doing it, and show that, yes, it's okay to be different. And I'm a different kind of girl because I got a beard, and not all girls have beards. Oh, maybe some do, but they just cover it up a bit better. So by the time it's all said and done with, it's to bring parents and kids together in a setting like a library where they can learn that inclusivity and diversity and acceptance is something that we all need in our community, because there's so much negativity going around these days, that just this gives kids an understanding that if you're black or white, if you're Chinese, if you're French, if you're British, it's all part of the human family, and we all have to learn to live together in harmony and respect one another. So that's what it's about. Really, that is what it's about. I bought all this at Value Village with my, where is my assistant? She's gone. They're gone. And, you know, there's bracelets that I got at Value Village for $1.99, and then I've got these boas and these gloves that I will wear at some point. And you just put them on, because I've had these before, and they just fits like this, and sort of hides some of the hair, because I'm not into removing all the hair. So the gloves sort of goes, and then the bracelet will go over it like that. So the gloves give sort of a, I don't know, a little bit of a classier look to it. And it's, I don't have big hands, but these work very nicely, kind of. Like that. And there's my dresser. And then these boas will sort of like wrap around. Well, you'll see the finished product. And everybody will know I was here because of all these boas. And these boas will sort of wrap around and sort of cover some of the more masculine things about me, which isn't a lot, but anyway. I did do a show last year. The first time I ever did it, it was with Habitat for Humanity at the 5 Point Theater downtown Barrie, and I did it as a fundraiser to raise awareness for the work that they do. And I loved it because I had a blonde wig. It was really an El Cheapo wig that I got at the Party Hut. It wasn't because I got it at the Party Hut that was cheap, but I think my breasts are socks. Anyway, I came out as Lola, and I sang to Copacabana, and I sashayed all through, and I had a yellow boa and a blue boa, and feathers were flying everywhere. And people actually clapped, and I thought, wow, this is really interesting. People actually enjoyed it. And I had a beard, which made it really weird. And I remember going through the crowd and somebody saying, I heard some guy say, some dude said, well, that's not very realistic. The dude's got a beard. And this other guy said, yeah, you know, some chicks have beards too, you know. So, anyway. But I didn't do makeup or anything. But today I have my makeup artist with me, and they're very good at doing things like this. And we've been here very early this morning. So anyway, so drag queen, I'm not a drag queen performer per se. I don't do it. On occasion, I'll do it because it's a very important thing for us to do, and to teach kids and to give them a sense of, wow, if he does it, maybe I could do it. And if he thinks it's cool to do it. But then, you know, you have to be kind of feminine and kind of girly. You just can't sit like with your legs spread. You have to be kind of, and I do have great legs with nylons on. I mean, you have to admit they are great legs. I mean, I'm sure all my ex-wives would think I had great legs. And my shoes, these shoes, actually I bought them at PaySave or Payless, and the girl at the counter, I said, I really like these shoes, and she said, oh, I bet your wife or girlfriend will love them. I said, no, they're for me. She said, what? And so I said, yeah, no, they're for me, and I'm doing a drag queen reading. And she said, oh, you got to send me a picture of those shoes with your dress and everything. So I'm going to get a picture taken, and I'm going to send them to her. And
you can keep talking.
Oh,
Doing this.
are you? Never had makeup. I don't know why I even bothered getting a haircut yesterday. I put some on that I use when I do the show because it covers up all the blemishes, the back, under the eyes and everything. And oh. I remember the first time I went to Roger's studio to do a show a long time ago. And I said, I think it was actually, I can't remember who it was, but I said, well, where's the makeup room, like to do makeup and hair and everything? No, there's no makeup person. And I said, but Anderson Cooper has a makeup person. Why can't I? And they said, it's community television. There's no makeup people. You got to do your own. But I've come a long way now. I'm actually getting, let me do my makeup. Don't you love these gloves, Susanna?
I do love them. Yeah, they're great.
I can't stretch them too much because I don't want to rip them.
No, they're fantastic.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have them this on. I should have them more like this. But you know, this whole outfit, this dress, well, you were with me when I bought it. It was like $13. And what I like about it, too, is stretchy. Very stretchy, and then the jewels. No earrings.
Okay, so first I'm going to highlight under your brow, right along there.
Okay.
And then I'll get you to close your eyes,
Okay.
and we'll do on the eyelid, okay?
Okay. I'll just close my eyes anyway.
Yeah, can you put your head back a little bit?
Oh, that's nice. Oh. Well, I have, my son would think it's great. My oldest daughter is just so excited about it because she says to me that, oh, I have 4 grandsons. The grandsons will just love it. I have another daughter, she tends to be a little more conservative, shall we say. So she might think this is a little bit over the top, outrageous, and would not show those 2 grandsons what Grandpa's up to. Grandpa's getting dressed as a girl. It's Halloween, so I guess I might get away with it. So I think out of my 3 children, 2 would be totally cool with it. 1 might not be as happy about it, but even when you say it's for a good cause, it doesn't mean that they'd still agree with it, but maybe they would. I don't know. I do it because, as I said earlier, it's important to give back, and it's important to show young people that sometimes you can be a little outrageous and be different and not compromise what you believe in or what you... Oh, it's hard to keep your eyes closed and talk. I'm noticing. This is just a sneak peek. Stay tuned because you're going to see me fully done up. Oh! Hello. Don't you just love it? Look at it. It's just all glammed up and ready to read. Read. Books. The books and the glasses. Gotta have glasses. But I won't put them on right away. I'm just gonna put them on just before I read. I'll put them on and I'll look so fabulous with all this glam and I could even, yeah. All, Value Village, and look at the back of the hair. Isn't that nice? See? The whole look is just so over the top.
How do you feel?
Great, actually. Nervous, odd. And when my kids see it, they're going to go, wow, Daddy, go. I think some of the parents might say, thank goodness it's not me. And then someone might say, wow, that's really it's really cool that somebody that age would actually do this, you know. But it's amazing what you do for kids, right? I mean, I have 4 grandsons. It's amazing how you start talking to them like little baby talk and gaga goo goo and dingy, and you have names for them, and then suddenly, you know, you're with other people's children and they're just like wow, look at this, you know. My grandpa doesn't do things like that. Fabulous. And of course my stage name is Lola, which I told you earlier that I did a whole thing for Habitat for Humanity, and I sang it to Copacabana and swung, and then as you can see there's feathers everywhere. This is the beauty of it. But it's amazing how a dude can get dressed up and, well, I'm just a hairy girl. That's all I can say. The beard, the hair, and the wig matches a lot of my beard, so that's really cool. So the whole thing looks natural, of course. Okay, I don't know who's out there. Is Paul out there?
I'm calling him now. He hasn't come in yet.
Oh, they're right. There are little kids out there.
I love your gloves.
$1.99 at the party shop.
No. They're very... What, sweetie?
Grandma? You're too young to be a grandma. Did you know I'm a grandpa and I have 4 grandsons? And one of them is about, what is she, about 2? 3. 3. 3. Oh.
3.5 going on 30.
Oh, nuts. Oh, she's one of those.
Yeah.
She's one of those. You want my shoes, though, don't you?
I want your shoes.
Yes.
Because they are fetching.
You are here, and that's your granddaughter.
This is my granddaughter. I have 2, but this is my youngest granddaughter.
Who's 3.5 going on 30.
Yes. And we came because we wanted to hear a story.
Oh, and I have 2 stories.
Oh, wow.
Want to play with trucks, and it's okay to be different. And both these stories we're reading today.
Wonderful.
And this storybook has lots of color.
Wow. And there's a greatest picture in there about dancing.
There is? Where is it?
And look, did you see the
Fishes?
front page? No. Did you see the front page? Because what are you missing? What happened in here?
Oh, she's missing a tooth. Oh,
How did that happen?
it's okay to miss a tooth.
What happened?
I could show you about my missing teeth, but it might freak her out. So you're here today, Drag Queen Weeding.
Yes.
Why?
Looking forward to it.
Really?
Absolutely.
Did you bring any grandchildren, or you just came solo?
I don't have any of those yet, but
But Chanel is your daughter.
Chanel, who organised the event, is my daughter. And so I'm just looking forward to the entertainment.
Right.
And we've always grown up in a family with a lot of diversity. And I appreciate the children being able to enjoy the event just for what it is.
Exactly.
And it's really important now in today's age that it starts at an early stage in their lives.
Right.
So for me, I feel very strongly about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. How often do you do this? What's your routine? Are you booked up?
I'm totally. My day job,
Yes.
the organization that I work for, that I manage, I'm director of, it's called the Gilbert Center, and we have a youth program that happens at the Orillia Public Library. So my youth worker said to me, oh, they're doing Drag Queen Reading, and I volunteered you, and I said, I'm not a drag queen. And she said, oh, but you're going to be on Saturday, October the 13th. You're going to be a drag queen.
So this is the first time for you?
Yes, yeah.
Ah.
So I had my makeup artist that came along, and
Yes.
yeah. Did it all, got the dress, shoes, nylons, the
Good.
boas, the wig, makeup, but kept the beard.
You should have taken the beard
you think
off
so?
just for the day. You could have grown it back in a few days.
I'm attached to my beard. I wanted to be a bearded lady.
Okay.
So they said it was okay. Anyway.
So who's your designer and your shoes?
The shoes are
Did
from...
we choose?
The shoes are from Payless.
Payless?
Payless.
You couldn't find the right Jimmy Choos to go with the dress?
No Louis Vuitton shoes. And the dress is from VV.
Vivi?
Value Village.
Very
all
good.
from
Very
Value
good.
Village.
Very good.
And the boa is from the Party Hot, and the wig is from Value Village too.
Very nice.
the my hair is.
And tell me about what literature you'll be discussing
So
today.
I'm doing 2 books. The one is called "It's Okay to Be Different."
Yeah.
And I chose it because it's very colorful, and it's got some nice drawings, but it's very, very colorful. So I want to do this one. And then this one is just it's okay to play with trucks. So it's two guys, two boys, and it just talks about one is playing with trucks and one is playing with a doll. And then at the end of the story is the doll and the truck come together, and they can be friends, even though one boy likes trucks and one boy likes dolls. They made it work, and so the doll ended up sitting on the fire truck, which showed that they accepted their diversity, and that one liked dolls and one liked trucks. So,
and that's excellent. It brings it full circle to what I said in the beginning.
Exactly.
Is that that's what life is all about?
Yeah. It's accepting, right? And it's not criticizing. It's accepting, and you don't necessarily have to like it, but it's good to accept.
Yeah.
So that's why we're here, and there's a lot of crowd coming. So yeah. Well, thank you so much, and it was great meeting you.
Yes, likewise.
Good.
Good. Coming in for a big hug.
Yeah. Wow, look at you.
This is Noah. And this is Elijah.
Hi.
This is Jerry. You say
How are
hi,
you?
Jerry. Hi, Jerry.
We're going to read stories today.
I know, exciting.
All sorts of stories, like big stories. Kids with missing teeth. Do you have missing teeth?
Maybe a few.
Maybe a few,
Maybe
right?
a few. Do you have any missing teeth?
Oh, no, you got all your teeth.
All your
None
teeth
missing? Let me see. No, yeah, they're all there.
All there.
So you don't look like that picture yet. You might lose some teeth yet, right?
Maybe when you get a little older. Yeah.
So this is exciting. Did you want to come, or did the kids want you to take them?
With this particular library, we love coming here just because of the environment here, and then the little play area down there. So we drive in from Barrie to come.
Oh, really? From Barrie? You come up to Orillia?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then this was just a kind of a coincidence that this was going on today.
Right.
Super awesome. As we're starting to learn, so his age, we're starting to learn a little bit about different people and boys and girls and different.
And it's this sort of goes a slap in the sort of the same-sex, the sex ed education that's going back to 1998, and this is totally 2018.
Yeah, which is awesome. I think we really need to get with the modern times. Going back to like 1998 is ridiculous, because that would be the same sex ed curriculum I had, which is insane to me, and it doesn't cover half of the.
It's even more antiquated.
Issues.
When I came up, it was in the 50s.
Yeah.
And all we were told about sex is you don't hold a girl's hand and you don't kiss them, because that can lead to she might get pregnant if you hold her hand. That's as much as we were told, and you have to figure things out, right?
Yeah.
But
I just mean with like the advent of like the internet and the access to information, which is great, but also can be dangerous. Yeah. Right.
Do you think, in your view, like some of your friends, I'm not sure, but you don't have to answer, but I find that when you come to something like this, there's a lot more mothers interested in bringing their children out to give them this diverse, inclusive look at life, exposure, exactly, as opposed to some fathers.
Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes it's just a product of timing, maybe. Like certainly in my family, I tend to be the one on Saturdays that brings the kids out, because father is either working or working on the house, right? So it's just this sort of a product of the dynamic within our own home. But I would like to see more male figures out attending these kinds of events for sure.
Because it does lend itself to, because children will choose anyway down the road, right? But we find with our youth group, I run a center. I'm a director of the Gilbert Center in Barrie, and we have a youth group that meets here. But the youth are very receptive to being exposed to different types of.
Well, they don't know any different either, right? It's so, I think that's important for me, is just to treat everyone with the same level of acceptance, like not creating categories, trying not to slot people into categories and giving names to people. Like, to me, it's just everybody's different, right? And we've had that conversation a lot about, people are just different. Some people have blue eyes, and some people have brown eyes, and some people have light skin, and some people have dark skin, and some people are boys, and some people are girls, and some people are both, or one.
Some people are boys, and then later on in life they're girls.
Yeah.
But they were always a girl.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right?
Like a gender identity versus actual biological gender. No, I agree.
So we find anyway that this has allowed our organization to at least bring younger kids and older kids as well to a place like a library where they can sort of feel safe and be able to discuss, like, I don't think I can talk like this at home, but I can talk about this here. It's a safer environment.
And it's a familiar environment, so like a lot of the kids that are coming here come here regularly on Saturdays or Sundays to kind of hang out. So it's sort of a familiar environment for this activity.
Thank you very much, and thank you for bringing Elijah and Noah. Noah. So you're bringing Charlie, and you want Charlie to know about diversity and inclusivity.
Yes.
And with the latest things going on with the current government in Ontario, with sex ed education out the window in 1998 coming back, which you wouldn't get 1998.
No, that's exactly it. It seems a little backdated to me. Like, it's one of those things, it's just how it is. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I don't see what the big deal is about it. Like, so many people are against it. It's kind of wrong, really and truly.
And you would want, I would think you would want him to at least have...
Oh, I want him to be open to whatever he chooses.
To whatever.
That's exactly it. It's his choice.
And to be accepting, right? I think that's the whole thing, right? It's accepting.
Happy with everything and okay with everything, and not think anything's different. That's how I was raised.
Yeah, same with me. I was raised the same way.
Same way. So that's good that you're experiencing it for yourselves, and you understand how important it was for you growing up. And so you want Charlie to have that same experience. This is great. Although I think Charlie's really interested in mics, and he's a real boy, isn't he? He doesn't care about the boas or the wigs or the shoes. No, he's interested in the mics, right?
Touch it.
No, he's just
he's taking it all in.
He's taking it all in. He's going to get home and go, really? This is what my parents did with me on a Saturday? Oh, I got a smile. I got a smile. Almost.
Yeah,
almost. Well, thank you so much.
No problem.
And really nice meeting you
both.
Us. And I hope you enjoy the reading.
We will.
I think you will. I hope you really do. Thank you very much for supporting us too. So your name is Sophie. Is this your first time coming to the library?
Nuh-uh.
No. Ah, you're a regular. You come here a lot? And do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
You do? You like the books, right?
Yep, and the crafts.
And the crafts. Oh yeah, the crafts are cool.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to read 2 books today. This is one of the books. It's okay to be different. And I picked it because it's got a lot of bright colored pictures.
I also read it at school.
You read this book at school? No. Did you read this book at school?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, good. So I have one book that you haven't read, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to read this book, and this is about one boy that likes fire trucks, and one boy that likes dolls, and we're going to read about that. Do you like trucks or dolls?
I like both.
You like both? That's great.
My daddy is a construction worker.
Oh, Daddy's oh, that'll do it.
And now he's just going to go home for a nap.
Oh, he's not going to stay here with you?
Nuh-uh. Because he drives.
Okay. Is your mom here?
Yeah.
Oh, she's here. She's here somewhere, right?
She's right over there.
She's right over there. Ah. So she's going to stay and listen to the reading and everything. Good. Well, Sophie is so nice. And I did say I liked your sweater with the bling on. That's very nice.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for speaking with me today.
Okay.
And thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy the reading.
Yeah.
Well, we know what's going on here today.
Yes.
Drag queen reading is something that's a first for the Orillia Public Library,
it's a first for us. Lots of other libraries are doing it, and we're just trying to get on the trend train. Also, awesome event for the kids.
Yeah, and it's even trending in the U.S. because that's what the first time I saw it was in the U.S. And then when I heard Orillia was doing it, I thought, Orillia's doing this? Yeah. This is great.
Yeah.
Whose brainchild was it to do it?
So, I guess me.
Oh, that's okay.
We have lots of programming for the teens for so LGBT plus programming, but we didn't have anything for the younger age, so we're trying to get started a little earlier so that they're a bit more comfortable.
So what would be the age, like 2-3-year-olds?
So I think the youngest we have registered is 4 months. We have had an overwhelming positive response.
That's interesting.
Yeah, really, really great.
And there's little kids walking around, isn't that cute? So as young as 4 months.
Yeah.
So the 4 months, how do parents just call and say, is this okay for me to bring a 4-month-old?
Yeah, so we advertise the program as all ages family program. We had a lot of, when we posted on our Facebook, a lot of people were upset that they had to have a kid to come. They were asking if they could bring friends' kids or
okay.
pretend to have a child and just come, because there isn't a lot of performances like this going on in Orillia. You really have to go to Barrie or to Toronto even to see something. So, yeah.
But with Orillia being sort of like, I don't think they've done this in Barrie. Yes, they've had something like it, but not
They
quite.
have in Springwater, I think was the closest one that I know of.
Yeah, so this is really exciting, and I'm so pleased to be a part of it.
Thank you
and
for
thank you
coming.
for asking us, because I know that the organization I work for during the day, the Gilbert Center, our youth group come here a lot.
Yeah, they're up in our programming room, and it's getting a big group following. So
it is, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for your support, and we look forward to seeing how the show is going to roll along.
I'm so excited.
Chanel.
Yes.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Here we go. So how many kids are under a year old? How many children under a year old? There's one. What's his name? McKinley. Cute. Any others under a year? Oh, there's one. And how many kids over 30? Oh, wow. There's a lot of kids over 30. Wow. And how many kids here are boys, and how many kids are girls, and how many kids don't know what they are?
I'm a girl.
You're a girl? How do you know? Oh, I see a missing tooth. We're going to talk 2 of them. So this is a book on It's Okay to Be Different. Is anybody here different? I'm not different. I'm not. You're not different, are you? There's a lot of girls with hair like that. We're not different.
I'm different.
You're different? How are you different?
Because I'm not like my mom.
Oh, you're like your mom.
No.
Oh, you're not like your mom. Oh, that makes you different, all right.
She has dirty blonde hair.
Oh, yes. Well,
My brother and my dad.
is it dirty blonde hair because she doesn't wash it? Oh, you don't know. Good answer. Where is your mom? Oh, there she is. Yes, and this is being televised by Rogers, so everybody's going to know you have dirty blonde hair. Anyway, it's okay to be different. And we've been talking. What's your name? McKenna. It's okay to be different because her mom has dirty blonde hair and she doesn't. It's okay. Wait. It's okay to be missing a tooth, or 2 or 3. And McKinley, you're missing 2 teeth. And you're missing some teeth. Is anybody else missing teeth? You're missing some teeth. You're missing some teeth too?
I'm missing 5.
You're missing 5 teeth.
I'm missing 2.
You're missing 2. Oh, how many teeth are you missing? You don't have any teeth. So, we can all say it's okay to be missing a tooth, or 2 or 3. And then it's okay to need some help. Who needed help coming here today? You needed help. Did you need help to come here? You needed help.
I needed help with my mommy.
Ah, your mommy is the one with the dirty blonde hair. Right. And it's okay to have a different nose. Who's got a different nose?
A dog.
A dog has a different nose.
And a human.
And what? A cat has a different nose?
An elephant.
An elephant, just like this picture, right? The elephant has a different nose. I don't think it's called a nose, though, on an elephant, is it? It's called a trunk, yeah. And it's okay to be a different color. This lady is a different color. Does she have dirty blonde hair? No, she doesn't. And it's okay to have no hair. Who has no hair here? There's, you have no hair? No hair? Ah, there's somebody over there with no hair. So there's a few of us here with no hair. I've got hair though. I've got nice hair. It's okay to have big ears. Who's got big ears? You have big ears? What animal has big ears? A bunny rabbit? What else? An elephant. And it's okay to have wheels. Who came here with wheels today? You came. Your daddy drove you. How many wheels? Your dad drove you? So we all have wheels. That's great. And then it says, it's okay to be me. Small, medium, large, or extra large. So, do we dare ask the question?
I'm small.
Let's not go there. We won't go. Yeah, you're small. That's good. And there's older children that might be medium or large or extra large maybe. Does anybody know here any kids that are, never mind. Okay. It's always okay to wear glasses. Who's wearing glasses? I am. Who else? There's 3 of us wearing glasses. You're wearing glasses? Okay, good. So it's okay to wear glasses. And it's okay to talk about your feelings. And we know this young lady's been talking about her feelings. About her mother's hair. That's cute. I'm sure Santa Claus will bring you lots of presents. It's okay to eat macaroni and cheese in the bathtub. Who would eat macaroni and cheese in the bathtub?
No.
Does anybody here eat in the bathtub? Who eats? You eat food in the bathtub?
All right.
Does your mommy know? She knows now. Who else eats food in the bathtub? You do? That's great. It's okay to say no to bad things. Like today I was driving up here from Barrie and it was snowing and I thought, it's okay to say, I don't want it to snow yet. Anybody else say no to bad things?
I say no to no eating in the bathtub and in the lake.
Well, very good for you. And then it's okay to come in last. Did anybody ever do a race and come in last?
No.
No?
Yes, I did.
You came in last? You came in last? Come on, the older kids. Who came in last? Yeah, there we, oh, yeah, last. And
My brother almost came in last.
oh, she almost did. And then it's okay to dance by yourself. Who dances by themselves? Look it. Let's see, let's dance. Come on, let's dance. Yay! Look at that, dancing all by, oh, wow. Oh, I know, they're just all over the place. It's okay to have a pet worm. Who's got pets?
I used to, but he died.
He died, oh. What kind of pet do you have? You have a pet fish? And a worm?
I have 2 dogs and 2 cats.
Very good.
And I have a dog.
So we have somebody here that has a pet worm. Who knew? And it's okay to be proud of yourself. Who's proud of themselves today for coming to Drag Queen Reading? Yay! Good. And it's okay to have different moms. And it's okay to have different dads. Well, your no mom is different because she's got dirty blonde hair. So does anybody here have 2 moms? Who said me?
No, my brother does not have 2 moms.
Oh, okay. And who has 2 dads? He just keeps his hand up. And it's okay to be adopted. I'm adopted. Is anybody else here that's adopted? There's adopted, and he's adopted. That's good. So it's okay to be adopted. It means that somebody who had a baby couldn't take care of the baby like they wanted to, so they gave it to another mom and dad to take care of them for them.
Oh, I'm not adopted.
Good to know. I'm sure your mother likes that. Your mother's going to regret ever coming here today, I think.
I'm really good at art, too.
I bet you are. And look at this. It's okay to have an invisible friend. Who has an invisible friend? Does your friend have a name? What? Max. Max? And what's...
My invisible friend's name is Wally.
Wally and Max. Wow. And does Wally know about Max? No. Okay, good. So he's really invisible, right? And it's okay to do something nice for someone. Who did something nice for someone today? Look at, just 3 people? Your daddy did. Your daddy brought you here. And all the kids, their mom and dads brought them here? Yes. Nice. And it's okay to lose your mittens. Who's going to lose their mittens?
Oh, I lost my mittens once.
Look at the older kids that lost their mittens. You lose your mittens too?
I did.
And then it's okay to be mad. Who's mad? Did anybody wake up mad this morning? Oh, he did. You did, yeah. I kind of figured you'd wake up mad. It's okay to have different kinds of friends. So, we know that his invisible friend's name is Max and yours is Wally. Who has different kinds of friends? Oh, nice. Right, and it's okay to make a wish. Who makes the wishes? Who makes wishes?
Oh, the dog's wishing getting
a wishbone. Yes, and it's okay to be different. You are special and important just because who you are. Isn't that a great book, boys and girls? And I have one more book to read. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is a book about want to play with trucks. Ah, who wants to play with trucks?
Me, I know.
Trucks, the older boy wants to play with trucks. Good. So, here we go. Jack and Alex meet almost every morning at the park. Look, at the playground. And Jack and Alex are friends, and Jack likes trucks. That gentleman likes trucks, that big boy likes trucks, you like trucks. Who else likes trucks? You like, look at all the trucks. He likes trucks, good. And Alex likes dolls. Who likes dolls? Wow. 2 people like dolls. Well, 3 people like dolls. So they like dolls. So Jack likes trucks and Alex likes dolls, and Jack likes big trucks that can wreck things. Ooh, look at that. And Alex likes what? Dolls with pink sparkly dresses. Who's got anything sparkly on today? You do. You have sparkly. You have sparkly. Great. So Jack likes big trucks that wreck things, and Alex likes sparkly dolls. There's somebody with sparklies on their head right over there.
I've got sparkles.
And you got sparkles. And so Jack asks Alex if he wants to play with trucks, and Alex asks Jack if he wants to play with dolls that drive trucks. Wow. Who's got a doll that drives a truck?
I do.
You do.
I thought that all drive a big ginormous Jeep.
And look what happened. Jack and Alex play with their doll and the truck, and the doll sits in the truck, and guess what? That's okay. You can have a doll that drives a truck. Does anybody here drive a truck?
No, my daddy.
Your daddy drives a construction truck, yeah?
My daddy and my mommy share a truck, and we bought it today.
So trucks make a big noise. What kind of a noise do trucks make? Boom, boom, boom. And what kind of noise? And what kind of noise do dolls make?
They talk.
They talk.
Some dolls say, and they sing.
So I like dolls that dance and wear tutus, says Alex. And Jack says, I like trucks that have cranes that can reach way up high to the very top of burning buildings. And then the dolls that can do dips and twirls, Alex says. And Jack says, you can't wear a tutu and drive a crane. Oh, yes, you can. Can you drive a truck with a dress on? Yeah. You can?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to be sure. What else can you do in a dress? Can you walk in a dress?
Yeah. You can also crawl.
You can crawl.
Run.
And you can run. And do some boys wear dresses and some girls wear pants?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
Yes.
So, Alex says, no, you can't drive a truck with a dress? And Jack says you can. Yes, you can. No, you can. No, you can't. Yes, you can. Oh, says Alex, can you drive a truck in purple overalls? What do you think? Yes, you can. So the end of the story is that trucks that carry lots of stuff and dolls that drive ice cream trucks. So that's the story. That's it. Done. Thank you so much for being so attentive to my reading. And now I present, well, Chanel's going to present.
Thank you, Lola. Everyone say thank you, Lola.
Thank you, Lola.
This is Lady Stitch. Everyone say, welcome, lady.
Welcome, lady.
Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late today. I had to put my curlers in this morning. Takes a long time to get those in. Morris Micklewhite had a mother named Mora and a cat named Moo. Morris was like Sundays because his mother makes him pancakes on Sunday. How many love pancakes?
I have pancakes.
All right. Did you have pancakes? How many put fruit on your pancakes?
I have fruit in them and on the side.
Nice, good. That's nutritious, right? Awesome. Blueberries, strawberries,
I put chocolate chips.
and lots of chocolate chips
I put chocolate chips on the side of
and syrup. My favorite. Mondays are great too, because Monday Morris goes to school. Morris likes lots of things about school. He likes to paint, he likes to do puzzles, he likes apple juice at snack time, and singing the loudest during circle time. Most of all, Morris likes the dress-up center and the tangerine dress. Morris likes the color of the dress. It reminded him of tigers, the sun, and the mother's hair. He likes noises the dress makes. Swish, swish, swish when he walks. And crinkle, crinkle, crinkle when he sits down. He takes turns wearing all the different shoes, but most favorite ones go click, click, click across the floor. Sometimes boys make fun of Morris. Sometimes the girls do too. Morris pretends he can't hear their words over the swish, swish, swishes, and the crinkle, crinkle, crinkles, and the click, click, clicks he makes when he walks. Morris pretends he can't hear the words, but he can. On Monday, Becky tried to pull his dress off his back. You can't wear that. You're a boy. On Tuesday, Ellie, Henry, and the other boys wouldn't let Morris ride their spaceship unless he took the dress off. Astronauts don't wear dresses. One Wednesday, Bee and Lila noticed Morris's fingernails. His mother had painted them for him the night before. They chased him around the playground, shooting pink fingers. That's a tricky one to say. On Thursday, the boys wouldn't sit near Morris at the snack table. He didn't want you to turn us into girls. One Friday, Morris pretended he had a bad tummy ache. And when he thought of all the kids in his class and all the mean things they did and said, his tummy ached for real. His mother let him stay in his bed On Saturday, Morris's mother brought him some apple juice, and as he took a sip, she stroked his hair and moo purred loudly. Morris suddenly felt all well enough to do a puzzle. He hummed to himself and he felt better. The elephants swish, swish, swished, and as they moved through the grass, and the tigers ate giant leaves that crinkled, 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 and as their tiny teeth chewed them, the buttons on the spaceship click, click, clicked under Morris's fingers. Morris wanted to share all the amazing things he had seen. He took out his brushes and put them on his smock and began to paint using every color he could imagine. "And who's that?" his mother asked, pointing at the little boy in the tangerine dress riding atop a big blue elephant. Morris was hoping she'd ask. "That's me," he said. On Monday, Morris went to school with his painting rolled up in his backpack. When he had the chance, he put on the dress that reminded him of tigers and the sun and his mother's hair. Morris swish, swish, swished. The tangerine dress crinkled, crinkled, crinkled. His shoes click, click, click. Morris felt wonderful. Allie and Henry wouldn't let him on their spaceship, so Morris built his own. He hung his painting on the front of it and climbed in, ready to take off. Are there really elephants in space?" Allie asked. "And tigers? If you follow me, we can find out," Morris offered. Allie and Henry followed Morris to the planet they had never visited. As they explained to Morris, swish, 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 the tangerine dress crinkled, 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 and his shoes click, click, click. By the time they returned to Earth, Allie and Henry had decided that it didn't matter if astronauts wore dresses or not. Where all the good adventures were hiding, Morris smiled. We already knew that. When the snack time was over, Becky demanded the dress. Morris told her she could have it when he was done with it. "Boys don't wear dresses," Becky snipped. Morris smiled as she swished, crinkled, crinkled, and back to his spaceship. This boy does. And that's the end of that one.
It was really great, overwhelmingly positive response, and no mean people coming, which is always good. I was a little bit afraid of that, but yeah, it was really, really great. So many parents coming in, and lots of dads wearing crowns, lots of moms waving ribbon wands, and all the kids getting to experience the drag queens was really amazing. Everyone was really, really excited. We had a few girls give the performers little pictures after, and everyone had lots of fun. The parents were very entertained as well as the kids, I think. Yeah, and Gerry was hilarious. So funny. So the goal that we wanted was to have the kids exposed to a little bit more different programming, and I think that was really accomplished today. We had, I think, our current count was like 136, so that was really, really great. That's one of our biggest programs yet, so that was really awesome. I think definitely happen again, maybe during Pride or adding, definitely wanted to get a drag king in next time. Yeah, just build it from here. It's our first one, so we'll have to review and take account to everything that happened, but I think it went really well. We'd definitely love to do it again.
How does it stay on anyway? Never mind.
Yeah.
How does it stay on? And you're so matronly with the fur.
And the fur. And the kids love it. And the book that you were talking about, when the dads are bald, and that's when I do this.
No.
And they all go. see?
Oh, hello.
It catches their attention.
It does. He just went, oh my goodness, look at those two. No, I didn't realize you were doing drag.
Yes.
So you've been doing it for a while then?
Yes, and so does Mike.
Oh, he does drag as well. Both of you do it.
Yeah.
And do you do all your own makeup and everything?
I do my own makeup.
And the eyelashes?
And the eyelashes and...
So you have different eyelashes depending on the costume?
Depending on the costume, yeah.
And are you always Mrs. Stitch?
Yes, I'm always called Lady Stitch.
Lady Stitch.
I was known as I Own a House. Miss I Own a House.
I love it.
So when I'm performing on I Own a House, when I'm reading as Lady Stitch.
I didn't realize it was the first time that they were doing that here.
This is the first time for Orillia.
Yeah.
My next stop is Gravenhurst.
Drag queen reading in Gravenhurst?
And Gravenhurst. I've already did Bracebridge. I've also did Muskoka Pride, and now I'm doing
So how did you know about this one? Did they approach you, or did you come
I
up with
approached
it?
them. I said, how come we don't have one in Orillia? Orillia's my hometown.
Oh, so you're the power behind the throne.
Yes.
Oh,
I said,
okay.
how come we don't have one in Orillia? Orillia's my hometown. Why aren't we doing it?
It's because it's popular in the U.S., I know that. And in Toronto they do it.
Right.
They haven't done it in... No, they did do it, I think, in Barrie, something similar, but not exactly for little kids.
Yeah.
How did you like doing it?
Oh, I love the kids. The kids just... And they're getting closer and closer. When I was reading, I was like, whoa.
Well, that's why they put this line in. You know? And I like your shoes.
Are they cool?
Yeah, I don't know.
These are not my high heel ones. I have ones like that. I have big spikes about yay big.
Oh, you do? Oh, because I thought maybe he's changing shoes, but I guess, yeah, these are, anyway.
Yeah, I
shoes.
thought I'd better stay in flats today.
So you're bringing this to Gravenhurst.
Yes.
Is any chance you're going to bring it to Barrie as well, or?
I'd love to see it in Barrie.
Yeah.
Let me know, I'll be there.
Let me know. Oh, I'm not going to organize it, but maybe the two of us can organize it. Because there's a club now in Barrie that's run by, for the LGBT community called the Upper Deck, Lakeside Upper Deck.
Right.
And they have drag queens performing.
Oh, wow.
Every Friday and Saturday night. So they lip
check
sync
that
and
out.
everything. Yeah. Anyway, you know what? I thank you very much for...
Well, thanks. I was so excited to see you after all these
I know, in drag. In drag, nonetheless, yeah. So it's like old girlfriends in drag. Here we are. Old girls club. I got 4 grandkids.
Oh, my.
So, that's a wrap for this week, and thank you very much, Paul Finley.
Thanks, I'm glad to see you again.
Thank you, and
Awesome.
thank you to Rogers for hosting us at the Barrie, at the Orillia Public Library.